Hey, Sage Wanderer here, and welcome to Prepping 101. This is your first prep hack. Now, I talked about fire technology, so in this short video, I'm going to show you a secret. Now, I could make it all about this cool Strikeforce striker that I have, but pretty much anything that makes sparks, from a match to something that anything you can use to make sparks, including these ferro or ferromagnesium rods that come in these kind of fire starters. But so what? You can make a spark. How do you make a fire from a spark? Well, the first thing you need is tinder. There's a lot of natural sources of tinder, but I carry tinder in here, and I could go and I could buy special Strikeforce tinder, but none of it works as good as this simple hack. Are you ready for this? A cotton ball soaked in Vaseline. So you just take regular petroleum jelly, put it on your cotton ball like that. You can store that in a jar. You can store it in various different, like film containers or little Tupperware things, or lip balm. Another cool thing about having this is you've always got some Vaseline in case you want to, I don't know, put some on your chapped lips. It's sticking to my finger. Little Vaseline on your lips. Watch me catch my lips on fire now. But petroleum jelly is petroleum, so it's really it's super flammable. So I carry some of these cotton balls right here in this empty container that's made for carrying tinder, and you can see I've got some in there that I keep in there all the time. But here's one I made up just for today. They all work the same. Just make sure when you're making your own out of a cotton ball and out of Vaseline, that you get it soaked good enough on there. And then anything that makes a spark. So I got this little magnesium ferro rod here, or ferro, I don't know, it's called a ferro rod. And I'm gonna spark this, and you're gonna see how flammable petroleum jelly, well, it really is. Hello, instant fire. This is gonna burn for a really long time. It's gonna give you the opportunity to find dry, have your dry wood, and even this wet leaf, it's going to easily set it on fire. These leaves are wet. They're going to smoke a little bit, but they're going to burn, because what's under there is petroleum jelly. And you didn't know that you had the best, cheapest fire starter right in your own medicine cabinet with cotton balls soaked in, or just coated in, petroleum jelly. And as you can see, this works really good. It's going to just burn and burn. It's going to sit there and dry out any wet wood I might have tried to use to start it. And that's just one cotton ball. You can see, everything out here is soaking wet. This concrete's wet. It's been raining. This is Oregon. But look, just with what I can grab around me. There's a dryer leaf. That'll help a little bit. Not quite as fresh. But you can see how it just cuts right through the wetness, dries it out, and burns it anyway, because it's got the fuel of the Vaseline. And plus, you've always got some Vaseline for your lips or for your dry hands or whatever. So that's my hack. How to make your own fuel for your fire starter out of cotton ball. And don't try this at home. Yeah, you can try it at home. It's not that scary. It's just a little petroleum jelly. But you can see how you can use that to make any kind of fire starter there. It'll start a fire toot sweet. All right. So we'll talk to you next time on Prepping 101.